Well, now we've had a couple of nightmares today. Obviously, as we know, the actual planer was jamming up on me. We got a bit of oak stuck in there. We got another bit of timber stuck in there. But we got through it anyway. I think I'm going to give the planer a clean. This is being packed away now because we're going to knock the plane in on the head. And I'm going to open it up and have a look and clean everything up next weekend. And that's what we plan to do. But for those of you who's just joining now, I'm going to tell you what this live is about. What's these buttons here? Let me just have a look what these are. All right, so we got that. What's that button do? Oh, we don't want green screen, do we? What the hell is that? How do you get that off here now? Oh, what's going on? Right, anyway, we're back. Right, so in this video, I am going to clean up quickly. All right, I need to clean up first and just waiting to see what people jump on now. Let me move that out of the way. And what I've got in here is not a tool, all right? Just so you know, inside this box, it isn't a tool in there. Basically, what I keep inside this box here is everything I find on a job. It could be old newspaper clippings, old fag boxes, old packets of crisps, and all sorts of nonsense. Some of these items are really, really old in here. Some of them are newer, but some of them might only be 20-year-old. So we've got a load of stuff to look through in there. I thought you might like it. I might actually do a video on it as well, because I think people will be interested in that. Especially if you're from the UK, you're going to notice what's inside this box more than what you're going to not notice what's inside this box from other countries. You might recognize certain things, what is actually inside this box. But like I said, this box is all the stuff I find when I'm working in customers' houses, under floorboards and everything else like that. I do offer it to them. If they don't want it, I put it in my finds box. And I like stuff like that because you can find an old can of Coke as 30-year-old, things like that. So that's what's in this box. So I'm just going to clean up now. I'm going to give people time to jump on the live because we have quite a few regulars that jump on, yeah? So I'll give them time to jump on with a notification and I've gone live. And once we've sorted that out then with a few people on, yeah, I'll open this box and I'll show you what's in there. Obviously, I like stuff like that. I like finding things and I like to keep them. Some people think I'm a bit odd doing that, but I like it. Right, so let me just get my lighting sorted. I probably should have put it on as you were waiting. What did I do with my battery? So I'm just going to pop my light on a sec now, so that's ready to go. For those of you who's already on the live, if you just stay tuned a minute, I'm not trying to waste your time. I will be opening the box. But I do need to pack up and just hoover up quickly, ready to do the live. So if you don't mind waiting, that'd be great. So I'm just going to hoover up quickly. I haven't got a lot of dust to hoover up because we cleaned earlier. It won't be 2 minutes now. 2 secs. We'll be on. Thank you, Thanos. So yeah, all we are doing now, we are just waiting for people to jump on the live because I've got a box here, and in this box is all the stuff that I've actually found hidden in jobs, under floorboards. There's all sorts I found in here. We got some old fag boxes, newspapers, all sorts of things. So I like stuff like this. So I just thought it'd be nice to share it with you. No one's really seen inside this box. This is an old box I've upgraded. Yeah, it is interesting. Thank you, Thanos. So we're just waiting for a few people to jump on the live because we have quite a few regulars jumping on here now. I just want the views, not the views. We just want everyone to jump on. That's all we're waiting for. So the lives are doing well. Thank you, Thanos. That's nice of you to wait. I don't want to bore you, see, buddy. I'm just waiting for everyone to jump on. Maybe they're away, we don't know. But we'll start the live now in a minute. I'm just packing this away anyway, because I'm done with the planing for today. So I'll just pop this out of the way, and I'll start with the first item for you then. So let me just chuck it away now. It'll only be 2 secs. Pop that in there. What I'm trying to do is not rush. It's pointless rushing. I do it all the time. Doesn't help you rushing, does it? Let me just move this out of the way. Oh, Thanos, anyway. Where you from, Thanos? Who just say where you from? Dreaming in progress. Hello, man. Nice to see you again. Dreaming, we have got some nice finds in the UK landed. So you're obviously going to know a lot of the things that's in this box. Obviously, being from the UK, I have said earlier on the live, maybe people from America, they won't know some of these items, but people in America probably keep a little box of all their finds in there. I think it's cool anyway. Tap that off a sec. Pop this over here. Whoop. That's with that leg. Will this bit up a sec? I'll only be 2 minutes now. Give me a sec. Right, that looks like that's nice and tidy. Right, so I'll just bring you in on the video now. We've got a couple of people on here, so I think we'll start this live. Can everyone see by there okay? Lovely. Right, so, like I said, right, is that in view? Lovely. In this box, this is nice mechanics, thank you. Right, in this box, right, I've got all the stuff that I've actually found on jobs, during rip out and everything else like that. So say I'm doing a bathroom and I've cut the floorboards and there's stuff under there, I will take and then I'll bring it home. All right? I couldn't spit it out then. So these are just items I've actually found. All right, we've got some odd stuff. We've got some fag boxes, look. Here's a pack of Benson Hedges fags. That's probably 20-year-old. All right? I haven't got a date on it. But I do remember these years ago, the Benson and Hedges fags, look. There's no fags in there, sadly, so we can't have any of them. But that's a Benson and Hedges. And on the side, if you remember years ago, it says vending pack, all right? So these were a vending machine. I'd imagine there weren't 20 fags in there. I'd imagine it was only 18 or something like that, because they were always a smaller packet. I'm an ex-smoker. I used to smoke. I haven't smoked in about 14 years. I'm not advertising smoking either, mind. But this was a find that I found under a floorboard in someone's house. All right? So we pop that one aside. I have got a newspaper cut out by it. I'll show you this later because there's something cool on the middle of that which I really, really like. And that's why I kept this one. Right, so second on the list. I don't know what this is. This was found under the floorboards. But what's cool about it? It's a Corgi car, all right? Corgi car. It's all made out of metal. They don't make cars like this anymore, do they? It's got all the plastic windscreen and everything on there. It's got the lights. All the wheels still work. It's an actual Porsche, look. But that says Corgi on the bottom. It says Porsche Turbo on there. That was found under a floorboard in someone's house. I've offered to give it back to them, but they said they don't know where it come from. Don't know. That could be 30-year-old. I haven't got a clue. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you like what you see. So yeah, that's second on the list. We got the pack of the Benson Hedges fags. We got the Porsche Turbo Corgi car in green. Don't know what it's worth. It's probably worth nothing, but that's what I found. I found some odd kids' toy rattle. They probably sell things like this now, mind. But I just thought I didn't want to check it out. I'll keep that, put that in my finds box. I don't think that's so cool, mind, but that's just something that I found. I tell you what, something is cool by that. If any of you are my age, look, Walker's Salt and Lineker Crisps. Now, there's a date on here. This says 15th of August. I don't know if you can see it. 1998. All right. That's a full packet. Has not been opened. All right. It's still got the crisps in there. All right. The crisps are still in here. What does it say on there? Yeah, best before 15th of August 1998. But I will say something now. Do you know when people say when they're they made this bar of chocolate smaller, the packet of crisps used to be bigger, blah blah blah. Well, it is 25 grams, look, for the packet of crisps. Now, a packet of crisps today is still 25 grams, isn't it? And this is 1998. So that's a good 20 odd years ago. What was it? 98, 2008, 2018. What's that? 27 years ago, is it? 27, yeah, right. Trying to do it on camera makes it look odd. But that is Salt and Lineker Crisps. Very cool. This is a multi-pack bag. So we got them. They're cool, aren't they, Thanos? Old, very old. Next, we have got Skips, look. Now, years ago, Skips were made by KP. Let me just clean the packet. There's all full of dust on, yeah? All right? This is what Skips used to look like. These are KP Skips. All right? I don't know what the date is on these ones because there's no date. Look, it's rubbed away, sadly. It does say 31 by there, but I don't know what it says, sadly, so I can't tell you a date. But that looks like a very old packet of Skips for my liking. I'd say they're about 98 as well. And at the back it says KP Foods, a division of United Biscuits in United Kingdom. Prawn cocktail flavour. They look absolutely lovely in there. Look, it's a full packet of crisps. I won't mind opening them and eating them. They're probably still fresh. So we got the KP Skips. We got the Walker's Crisps. Here's an old box of matches I found. England Glory matches. Obviously, years ago, everyone used to smoke, didn't there? Used to be a lot of people smoking back in the day. So, an England Glory matchbox. And on the back, obviously, it's got a nice little, they used to have these little write-ups on the back of the matchbox. I can't think what they're called, mind. And it says on the side here, look, see? And that's where they were striking the matches. It seems a big box to me, this does, for a box of matches. I don't know how big they are now, but I bet there's only typewriter. Yeah, that's nice. I have hid quite a few things in buildings I've worked at. I'm the same, Dream. I do exactly the same. Do you know what I do? If I fit a bath on a job, all right, before I put the bath panel on, I normally get a £1 coin, a 50p piece, a 20p piece, a 10p piece, and I silicone them all to the wall. And then if somebody takes the bath panel off in the future, obviously they're going to see them there. So yeah, we got the England Glory matches. They're pretty cool. So we'll pop them there with that. What else have I got in here? There's an old can of Coke, look. Euro 24. It's not that old, but it's still old. That's still 20-year-old, this can of Coke. This is a, who's got on the side, look, see? This is Euro 24 Portugal. When the Euros were going in 24. Yeah, 2004, sorry, spit it out. I draw a little draw in, that's cool. So yeah, this is the football Coca-Cola. I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest with you. The date, good thinking, let's have a look. At the bottom, obviously it says 2004. April 05, this goes out the date. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get you a good view. It does say April 05. But on the can, obviously, we got the Euro 2004, if you can see there. So obviously that dates it as well. That's nice. Live is interesting. Thank you, Thanos. Something different, innit? I know we're doing woodworking stuff, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you these finds as I got 5 minutes. So we got that. What else have we got in here? We got more crisps. Look, we got hula hoops, salt and vinegar crisps. They're cool, innit? Look at these. And these hula hoops look big as well. What's the date on there? I'm trying to see the date. What does that say? It's a bit awkward to see the date, but obviously we got one packet of these crisps that's dated 1998. So I would imagine these are 98 as well. They must have all found. Basically, I found these. I'll tell you how I found them. I ripped the kitchen out that had been in 25, 30 years. And on the back of the kitchen, all on the floor, with all of these packets of crisps. There was shed loads of them there. So I took the ones that I thought was interesting, and then we skipped the rest of them. But they're all still full. And they feel very crispy in there as well. But that's hula hoops again, look. Made by KP. Now, I remember that when I was younger. And we got the same with the skips. Made by KP as well. You don't see that on the fronts of the packets these days. Maybe 2014, Thanos, yeah? Vintage chip streaming. That's what they are, vintage chips. You'd be surprised they might sell on eBay, them. You never know, do you? So we got those 3 packets of crisps. I found this. This is an old certificate. Showed it to my. I showed this to my customer. She didn't want to keep this certificate. On this certificate, let me have a look. Her name was Anne Hughes. She was a member of a Sunday school. All right. Is it got the date on you? Yes, it have. That's why I kept it. The date is March the 4th. 1944, during the war. And this was done during the war. It's just a member of a Sunday school has been successful in passing an examination open to candidates. And this person was under the age of 13 and in school in the 2nd division. I think it's pretty cool. All right, it's a Sunday school. We don't see many of that anymore. Not in the UK, we don't anyway. And this is dated 1944. I think it was pretty cool. It deserved to go into the finds box. There's a bit mad in it. It's a bit crazy when you find these things. So what else have we got? Yeah, we got some food items. We got some hot chili powder. They don't really sell these in packets now. What's the date on here? I'm sure we've seen the date. We got the powder in there, which has gone off. That's all gone off in there. I don't know what else is in there. Oh, here we go. December 2000. See? That's 24-year-old, that is. Hot chili powder. We got that in the finds box. I got something cool for you by here, I can see. Check this one out. This is new cola can that I found on a job. Got the old ring pulls, the ones where you pull the ring pull. I don't know what's in there. Millennium Chili. Yes, it is, Dream. It's Millennium Chili. So we got the cola. This is new Corona Cola. I think if you Google that, this can is very old. I don't know how old it is. You can even see where they've welded the can together on the side. But there, look, see? You can see all the welds where it's been joined together with the welding. I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? And we got the bottom. Obviously, they didn't have machines back then. It prints the date on there. So what does it say on the top? It says... What does that say? But I can just about see it. Something litter. So obviously it's saying do not litter. Put empty ring can in litter. That's what it says. So we can see it. But it's looking really clean inside. You can see it shining in the light. That's a pretty cool can. This is called Corona Cola. Got to be over 30-year-old, that one, before they brought the new ring pulls out. But that's an old one. By my brother, it was a good time. Yep, that's an old one. Yes, thank you. Thank you for hitting the love button. That is awesome. So we got a Corona Cola can there. We're jumping back on a pack of fags now, look. We found a pack of Goldmark cigarettes under the floor one day. Oh, thank you. We got the Goldmark king-size cigarettes. These are a pack of 20. The box is a bit crushed. You always find things like these under floorboards in people's houses when you're working in there, because obviously a lot of people smoked back in the day, didn't they? There's no fags in here. There's no money or nothing, which is a bit sad. But we got the fags, but they're gold mark. So we got 2 packs of fags, look. We got the gold mark and we got the Benson and Hedges, but there. Oh, let me move that slightly so you can see the stuff we're stocking up. There we go. So we got the gold mark and we got the Benson and Hedges fags, but there. What else have we got in there? I found some odd little doll's hat of some sort. I thought I'd take this home just in case I got haunted in some way. That to me, this just looks old. I don't know what it is, but it just looks old. I think it's a bit spooky. I thought I might get jinxed if I chuck it in a skip. So I just thought I'd take this home as another find that I found on a job. So we got a little hat there. What's this? This looks like some old advert for Candle Glow. So this is obviously for candles, is it? Burlington Warehouse, wherever that is. And obviously this is an old catalogue that people used to buy years ago, and they used to order the catalogues, send these off in the post, and then they'd get a catalogue sent to their house. Not like we do online now these days, but this is how it was done back then. So obviously this is an old catalogue, and you just send this off, Burlington, and sure, I remember that name. I'm 42. I think I do remember that name from a long time ago. So I think that's a pretty cool find that I found there. So we'll pop that aside. We got some more chili powder in the box. We found some more chili powder. Claim £1 cash back on there, says. And the offer closes in 1998. So this is old as well. This goes off in December 99. There's the back of the chili powder that I found. I do like stuff like this. They still got the same sort of branding this make in the UK today, mine. It still looks the same. I don't think it looks much different to what it used to. But obviously that's still an old find for there. So I'll pop that for there. We've got another packet of crisps. We have squares. Smith's Squares. I do remember the look of this packet when I was a kid. But I will tell you, this is an older packet of crisps. This is 19th of December, 1992 on these packet of crisps. So they're an old pack of crisps I found. We still got some dust on them and whatnot. They're a cool looking packet of crisps. They're still full. We still got all the crisps in there. All the crisps are still in there. You can see them there through the little window on the packet. Because years ago, crisps used to have little windows on them. We don't see that today with crisps, do we? Look what we got on the other crisps. So you've got the window there, so you can see the crisps in there. You've got the little window on this packet, so you can see the crisps in there. And also, on the Skips packet, we can see all the crisps in there. Now, you don't see that on today's crisps. You never see what's inside the packet. But obviously, years ago, when they used to make crisps, they used to put clear windows on the fronts of the bags. So you can see what's exactly in the packet of crisps. I think they're pretty cool. So what else have we got in this box? Only people from the UK are going to know this make. This is Quick Save Mint Sauce. I think that was pretty cool find, to be honest with you. I don't think I see any Quick Save supermarkets about today. There's still some in there, look. We still got the mint sauce in there. You could probably still eat that, I'd imagine. We have got a date on it. It's a little bit newer than my other stuff I've shown you. The date is August 2006. So it's still 18-year-old. You know what I mean? It's still old. But to me, that's old. The mint sauce is looking nice in there. They don't tend to sell them as watery as that now, mind do they, a mint sauce? But that's how watery it was back then, unless they filled this up with vinegar. But that's quite a big jar. You don't get a jar of mint sauce that big anymore, do you? They're usually a much smaller jar than that, I'd say. But yeah, what's the weight on that? 175 grams. But that's a cool find. Quick Save mint sauce. All right. So I'll just pop that over there. I thought I heard my dog barking then. I found this under a floorboard in someone's house. Mickey Mouse. Don't know how popular they are. It's got this spring load in there. I think it's for some sort of sweet, if I remember right. What does it say on there? I can't really see what that says because I'm not familiar with it. Tech or something it says, or Tez or something like that. But this is a spring-loaded Mickey Mouse thing. I found this under someone's floorboards in their house or in their ceilings when we rip them down. But yeah, that's cool. Still works today, look. That could be 20-year-old and it's still operational and it still works. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Something old still works. That's awesome. So we found that under the floorboard. What else have I found? There we go. This is something cool. This is actually out of a fag packet. I think it says on there, Embassy. So these would have been Embassy fags. And it does say on the back of here, you can save all these tickets and get yourself on a Caribbean cruise with the Embassy fags. You don't get that with a pack of fags now or a vape, do you? So yeah, what does it say on there? Advice by the government. If you do smoke, leave a long stub. Remove from mouth between puffs. Inhale less. Take fewer puffs. They're giving you advice how to smoke the fags. But that's what's my next on my finds list. This is an Embassy ticket that come out of a fag box. Don't know if you can see it. You can read it for yourselves then. When I'm showing this to the camera, mind is backwards. That's why I'm struggling to hold things up. I'm hoping you see it the right way around. But yeah, I think that's a cool find. It says Nottingham on the back of there. An Embassy fag packet that's come out of. So we'll just pop that aside there. I don't know what this ticket is. Here's another one, look. This is an actual voucher. This voucher have come out of a fag box. Obviously, what does it say on there? The writing's so small. It's open to smokers. It's 18 years old. This is a John Players Specials voucher. All right. And it's advice off the government. If you do smoke, leave a long stub. We just read all that to you on the last one. And it says this voucher can be saved towards any of the goods served offered in the John Player family. So you obviously keep this voucher and then you can get money off fags and whatnot. And it says there's 60 prizes worth over 30 grand in total. So buy more fags and then you can get a prize of a 30 grand. But it's crazy, innit? What used to be around years ago. This video is not promoting smoking, just so we know. Obviously, this video is just showing finds that I found under people's floorboards. I thought these were pretty cool. I got quite a few of these in here. These are little tiles, look. They must have fallen down and been knocked off a wall on a job. All they are is tiny tiles. They're only well, they're not thin, they're thick actually. They're quite a thick tile, these are. Let me just spin that one around there. I think they're pretty cool. I got quite a few of them in here. So I won't pull all them out and bore you with the tiles. We got another fag box. This time, we got another brand of fags. This is the Red Band fags. These are a 20 packet. Can't smell of nothing. It just smells of dust. But yeah, they're obviously old. I don't know how old they are because they haven't got dates on there. But they got to be 20 years minimum, haven't they? Because they've got all these coloured packets and everything on there. That's what they used to look like years ago. So there's that. We found some... Look at this one. Corn pads. What an odd find. But the reason why I kept this, all right, I know someone's been sticking these on their feet. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice, blah, blah, blah. But anyone from the UK, look what's on there. Woolworths, 59p. Now, I think that's cool because Woolworths is shut now. The shops do not exist anymore. It's got the Woolworths sticker on there, which is cool. But it doesn't say Woolworths like I'd call it. It says Woolworth. So I think it was called Woolworth before they changed it to Woolworths. And it's got on there 59p, as you can see. Very, very cheap. Here's another cool one. This is from a chemist in the UK, look. Lloyd's Chemist. We got the original paper bag or whatever's bought in there. I don't even know what's in there, to be honest with you. What's this? Oh, there we are, from Lloyd's Chemist. Travel sickness tablets. That's what's in there. Seems quite pricey, mind. £1.75. Have they got a date on them? Yeah, they have, actually. These right, are from 1993. So in 1993, right, you were actually paying £1.75 for sickness travel tablets, which I think is an absolute fortune back then. Considering we've seen something in Woolworths for 59p, you'd think them are £1.75. Let's have a look inside the box, is there? They're still all in your lock. You got a pack of 6 per there, and I think there was a pack of 12 in total, and they've taken 1 tablet out of there. I think that's pretty cool. Give it a like. That'd be absolutely awesome. I think they're cool, all these finds. I like all this. So yeah, that's from Lloyd's Chemist. It obviously says on the sticker there, Lloyd's Chemist. And obviously this bag here, it says on there, Lloyd's Chemist. I don't think Lloyd's Chemist exists in the UK anymore. I'm not 100% on that. You don't really see Lloyd's Chemist, do you? But I do remember them when I was a child, a Lloyd's Chemist. Let's pop that there. Something for us trades, look. We have got Polycell Heavy Duty Adhesive. That's a very old box. Let's have a look if it's got a date on you. I don't know if it have, but it just looked old to me. And this, right, the reason why I've kept this, no one will know this place around here, right? About 25 years ago, there was an old Builders Merchants by me, which has changed to Robert Price now, all right? And he was called Bernie Davis's. Now, that Builders Merchants I know has not been there for 25 years, so I know this is old. This is the Polycell Heavy Duty Adhesive. I don't know what it was used for. It's for vinyls and well, look at that. We don't see them anymore. The polystyrene tiles you can stick this to the ceiling with. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You don't see polystyrene tiles anymore. So obviously back in the day, when they had the polystyrene tiles on the ceiling in the UK, they used to actually buy an adhesive and stick them to the ceiling. And this is the adhesive they used to use to pop the polystyrene tiles on there. So there's that one. Polycell Heavy Duty Adhesive. And it says on there, a 4-pint mix. Now we're in milliliters now, aren't we? We've got another packet of crisps coming out of the box. What have we got here? McCoys, the real McCoys. I actually remember the look of this bag. This bag does bring back memories to me. I can remember the old picture of this on the packet of crisps. On the real McCoy, this is a full bag of crisps as well. It is not empty. So we got the real McCoys, the extra thick and crunchy potato chips. What's the date on there? It just says 20th of June, but I'd assume over 20-year-old. It doesn't actually say the actual date on there, sadly. But to me, I think that's a good weight on crisps. 40 grams in there. So I'm going to check how much a standard pack of McCoys are today. Are they still 40 grams, I wonder? So there's the real McCoy crisps. Does anyone remember them when they were younger? So that's that. This is just stuff that I found, look. Here's another thing under a floorboard. A Morris Mini Minor. A little tag. It might have come with a car when it was bought. But a customer of mine said it's nothing to do with them. I'm free to take it away. It says on there, made in England. Maybe this come with a car. It could have been bought as a present or something. A souvenir or whatever. But it says, Morris Mini Minor. So that's that. That's another thing that I found under floorboards. I think that's pretty cool as well. What else have we got here? I don't know if I can show you these because these need to be shoulder distance. I'm hoping you can't see there because they are basically nude women on playing cards. So I'm hoping I don't get penalised for that. I'm hoping nobody's seen that on the video. There's another thing. What's this? This is from an Esso garage. It's a map of southeast England where someone was driving there. Now, obviously, we use sat-navs today. So this was found under the floor. I don't know how old it is. I couldn't really tell you. It's in a sealed packet. All right. The packet is still sealed. That's an Esso map that I found on a job. What else have we got? There's people dropping off now. I want to show you what's inside this newspaper as well, which would be cool. Right, look at this. Video Club. This is an old flyer. What is it for? An old flyer for a video club. So I thought I'd keep that because we have nothing to do with videos of VHS anymore. I think that's another little cool item to put in there. Nice, thank you. It is pretty cool, isn't it? But you don't see stuff like this anymore. This is why I'm keeping these. Keep this stuff alive, innit? What else have we got in here? Let's have a look. Here's another there's a newspaper by here. Let me just check there's no page 3 on there. You're all right, there's nothing on there. Right, so this is a newspaper. I'm trying to get a date on it. This is the South Wales Echo. I'm from Wales in the UK, South Wales. And this is dated 1997. Is it 90? No, sorry, 87. And this is what was on TV back then. So let's have a look to see if we can see anything what was on TV. I don't know if any of you remember any of these. Let's have a look. There we are, 8:35. I do remember that programme. Bread was on TV back then. That's Bread. What else have we got? Watchdog. A film, Casino Royale from 1967. You've got EastEnders on there. What's on? Oh, there we go. That's what it used to be called years ago, wasn't it? HTV Wales, not ITV Wales. So that was HTV Wales. And I don't remember that. UK4. That must have been Channel 4. It must have been called UK4 then at some point. Not 100% on that. But that's just a bit of paper that I found on a job. Obviously, we got some cookers on there. There's an electric cooker, but there for £194. You've got a gas cooker for £314. There's all sorts of old stuff on there. I like all that stuff. What else have we got in here? We're getting to the end of the box now. We got a little Arthur and some crayons. We found an Arthur catalogue. Alright, so you've got Arthur, colouring book and everything on there. We've got a really old empty packet of crisps here. Look at this one. Smith's. Now the price on this packet... Oh, can you still see me? Now it's back. No, it isn't. It's not playing. Can everyone see what's going on? What's happened there then? There we go. It looks like the timer's ticking over now. So yeah, here's the next one. We got Smith's crisps. This is priced at 4D in old money, look. Look at that. I don't even know what the old money is on this. But this is a very old packet of crisps. It says public opinions. What's that? What else does it say on there? We haven't got a date on here, sadly, because I don't think they printed dates on crisps. It's an old material. It feels plasticky, but it also feels like paper. So I don't know how they made this packet of crisps, but it's very old. Potato Smith's crisps. I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? There's an old packet of crisps there at the bottom. And then we've got a really old magazine, all right, called The Lady. And in this magazine, look, it's dated 1961, this magazine. I thought it was pretty interesting. There's hardly any pictures in here and whatnot, all right? It's all it is reading, which is fine. But people are going to sit down and read this. There's loads of advertisements for cleaners, maids for people's houses. There's all sorts of stuff in here. And it is a good read if you sit down and read it. But that's it, look. Here's the old book. It's pretty cool. That's the sort of clothes they were wearing in the 60s, advertising it. Can you see in there? So, yeah, there's all sorts in here. The Keeper of the Tomb, whatever that is. And some advertisements of some old ladies' shoes and then on horse and carriage and everything on there. That's a pretty cool old book. So yeah, I found this newspaper then in someone's house the other day. I thought it was pretty cool because this is the Gazette that we have in the UK, all right? Look at this, see? There's some old cars on there. And I got a really cool old one. I remember these as my childhood. This is when they first released the Nova GTE on there, and it says how much is it? I think it said it's about 10 grand when it first come out. I'm trying to see the price now. No, here it is by here. It's priced at 8,185. See, Vauxhall hatch out, new Nova, and they're calling it the Nova GTE. And there it is on there. I think that's pretty cool find. we have got a date on this newspaper. I think it's 1987. And we got obviously the Renault car being sold there, the Renault 25 for 10 grand back in 87. I think that's a cool find. I like that. I don't know what's on the other side of this paper. I think the reason why I ripped this piece out was to date this paper. American Ford Escort. There we are, Denny. And I ripped this piece of paper out as well because I couldn't see the date on that one. And this was next to it. And this is dated 1988. So yeah, that's those pieces of papers. I've obviously used this one to date this one. I think I got some cool finds there. I know some of them ain't great, but I do like stuff like that. So if I find any more, I'll have to get another box and start filling that then. But it's just something that somebody might open up, all right, in 20, 30 years' time. Whoa, look at this. I think it's pretty cool. So thank you. I'll see you on the next video. I got to shoot because I've had someone phoning me constantly, all right? I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.